Welcome to the Another Day Model podcast. That is going to be my first podcast for 2022. The old one coming out last week, that was recorded in 2021 with my sister. I watched that and it was so good, it was so funny. That reading game, I loved that. I mean, it brought back memory. But yeah, that was a great end to 2021. So I'm starting the podcast again, and you know what? Over Christmas and New Year, I kind of forgot how to do it again. You know that way, Damie's been with Facebook Live and stuff. You kind of forgot. So I was like, but no, now I'm back in the seat, speaking again. I'm so excited. I had so many plans this year, and you know that way, like, I don't know where to start, but instead of getting myself stressed out, I just take one day at a time. So, the one thing I've been working on is the ebook. So, I'm adding citat den captain and accessibility. So, you can learn how you can be accessible for your business. So, I can't wait to get that out. That's probably be out before that's uploaded. So, that link in my bio, which you can subscribe to my list and you can get the ebook downloaded. So yeah, so that's what I've been working on. But I'm taking it one day at a time because I feel if I start to too much, then that was my problem last year. And I don't know if you all felt like that. You felt like you had to do everything, and the more you do, you feel you're not really getting anything back. So if you focus one thing at a time, you feel you get more out of it from it then. So so the ebook's my priority. So that'll be out, and then I will be doing masterclasses. I'm still looking into how I can do my masterclass for someone who's there, because I've not really done the masterclass. And if anybody did one, please let me know, because I'm learning so many things, because I think it's time that people, the other deaf people doing masterclass or courses, member stuff, because I don't know how to do it. So I'm not going to compare myself to someone who's hearing doing a masterclass, because that's not going to work for me. So once I've done my masterclass and it all goes well, I'm going to put courses for deaf people to do the masterclass. So that is what my aim for this year is, to be included, that we can all do it too. But over the Christmas and New Year, I decided I want to learn more courses and stuff like that, and no captain, and I was like, that's not their fault, because they didn't know how it would benefit us. So that is what I'm here for. If you come across someone who did the one captain, I'm more than happy to help you how to add that onto your courses and stuff like that. There's one person that have done that, and she is absolutely amazing. I mean, I'm on her program, and I'm in her membership, and she has to restart again and add captain, and I really appreciate it, because it's a lot of work, but she did it, and I'm gonna add her a Instagram below the damper, because she's amazing, and I appreciate it. But she says she wants to be accessibility for everybody, so that's why she did it. So, and she was the adapting how help not just me, other people. I mean, when I keep talking about death and hard of feeling, I don't mean just different hard of hearing. I mean anybody with hearing loss because I'm in this group on Facebook, Cochrane Plan, and you know there are people who have lost hearing any and it's hard for them, and I feel it's a big thing. I mean, I was born deaf. I don't know any different, but someone who was born hearing and they became deaf, that must be hard. So captain was already there. They could have just chosen the captain, but having no captain, that's when the mental health, that's what worried me. They're gonna realize I can't do it. So what my life's gonna be like. So that's what I'm trying to change. Captain's not just for the people, it can be support for anybody that needs captain. Yeah, and for example, like sometimes they get on Zoom and then they get lost and it cut off. The captain still comes on, so it's just sort of a backup to help you, to make you look professional. So yeah, so that is basically that's what I'm trying to do is help you how to do that rather than just captain just for this and hard of hearing. Yeah, so basically that is my project and my goal and my business to do that this year. I'm taking each day to I'm taking each day to come, and if anybody wants support or for me to come and help you, then let me know. Moving on, I am going to talk about to start off my podcast. I'm going to talk about not tax, but I want to talk about what I'm doing next year because it's overwhelming. January is overwhelming. I I don't like that in 1st of January. Me go. I can. I feel that it's a day that everybody gets to stressed out because they feel like I got to start January. I've got to do that. And then a couple of weeks later, they start feeling, comparing themselves. They start feeling, oh, they're not doing enough. And they start feeling, what am I going to do? That I, I'm not doing that this year. After doing it this year, cut the month that it's time for me to be refreshed, which is August, because that's when my kids get back at school. So I feel when you do that, you sort of feel that again in a positive way. January is my month to concentrate on my content for social media, work on my website, talking to people, just supporting people to tell each other journey. Do we know what our plan for this year? So yeah, so that's what I have to think to do, and I feel so much better for that. And also, I've said to myself, I want to be more fitter, I want to go back to the gym. But instead of pressuring myself, I've decided to fit in when I can and not have state days, because that would stress me out. So, for example, with my daughter, to go swimming lesson, I go for a wee swim. Well, she's at a swimming lesson instead of me just sitting out here. So I've decided to use my time, right? So that's what I've been doing. And I was drinking plenty of water. I've managed to I bought a new water bottle that gives me time that I've been working on that. It's just small things, really. And yeah. So, and also the most important thing I felt last year I struggled the most was finding the time between working and family, like getting a balance. I struggled that the most, to be honest. That was the hardest because, funny enough, when I was working, it's happened when you go into work and you put the kids in school and nursery, and then when you finish, you go and pick them up, and then you switch off. While running a business, it's quite hard to switch off sometimes. So I started to write, and I thought to myself, how can I make this change this year? So what I did was I, like for example, pet, like I noticed I work, when I work from home, I find it quite hard to work from home. I really do miss being out, especially what's happening in the world. It's hard. When that happened, my confidence dropped. So instead of that happening, I decided I'm going to work at the gym. So I go to the gym, and then when my daughter and my son do nothing, I go to the gym and sometimes I get a coffee. I work in there. It helps me being out with other people. So that's what I've been doing as well. And yeah, so when my son and my daughter do nothing, I just say to myself, work. Well, they're not in the house, work. And when they both come home, I don't work. I concentrate on them. I take them to clubs, I take them to places like swimming and stuff like that and spend time with them because they're still young and it's important that they have a balance. I was quite stressful because I started to feel, oh, I was working less and I'm doing that more. And I thought, what? No, actually, I said to myself, no. I felt I was more successful and what the word, motivated doing it this way. Work there, have a wee break, spend time with my kids, eat rest, and then work again. That made a difference in my life rather than just work constantly. And then like when I work constantly, I feel, well, I'm not getting anything out of it, and that actually makes me burn out. So that is not going to happen this year. So that's what I've been doing, and I've been learning a lot from other women. We've been supporting each other and networking. That has been a biggest achievement for me to finally get the confidence and done networking. And I'm loving it because, being alone, when you run a business, you feel alone. But if you're doing networking and meeting people, you don't feel alone. When I come in my pocket, I'm seeing people as well. So I think it's important you make sure you do not, if you're not happy, make a change. That's what I do. So I've made a lot of changes and I'm much happier and excited this year. I've got so many plans and I will tell you all about it coming in my social media. And I've got amazing guests as well. I mean, they are amazing. These are the people that I've met through networking, events, and stuff like that. I mean, I want to bring them on because I feel when we met, I want them to share their story, how they did it, because they would be helping other people too, not just me, because love is to hear from these people, helping other people and businesses, how they helped me or how they worked with me. And it's important because it's not really been talked about much. And it's hard for people to go, when you've got a dead person coming and stuff like that. And it's not their fault because they've never met or see a dead person. And I would like to say that the biggest thing I felt was a massive achievement for me. Remember I brought my experience at Starbucks? Well, and I had kind of like issue, but I spoke to the manager and she apologized for that. The after I spoke to the manager and when I went back, things have changed massively. They're very supportive, they're aware. I just think, you know why? Because I think it's different if you learn training compared to real life. So I went in and then the first experience, I think that made them think rather than training because you don't know what to expect. So I'm trying to change that because, for example, if anybody that would like me to come to the business and pretend I'm a customer, I would be more happy to do that because you get a real experience of how it's going to happen rather than training. Because sometimes when you're training, It doesn't actually work for new business, does that make sense? Everybody's business is different, and I feel it's a different way of doing it. One trading doesn't do everybody. So that's what I'm hoping to work on as well. So there are so many plans. But yeah, today I thought I could let you know what's been happening, catch up, get ready for 2022, and there will be so many thanking things in my podcast. So yeah, I'm so thankful, and I would like to say thank you everybody for your support last year, and I cannot wait to show you what 2022 will bring in this and the design world. Thank you, bye.